This segment is sponsored in part by FROME, bringing back real dating.
The new app is bringing real dating back.
Real dating. It's called First Rounds on Me. And it's for people who want to cut out the small talk and actually meet for a date.
Could you imagine that?
Good stuff. And
It's
joining
a
us now,
novelty.
the founder is here, Feminella. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you?
This is very interesting.
Fantastic, yeah.
As
so
they say.
fantastic. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
There's no easy feat to do
No.
this sort of thing.
Any kind of an app.
Never mind dating. So you say FROME is bringing dating back.
Yes.
Explain, please.
Yeah, so I guess to me, real dating is meeting somebody in person, getting to know them, and then seeing what happens. And in today's world, it's kind of a lot of swiping, a lot of technology.
Right.
So what we're trying to do is instead of just having all these likes and swipes, you actually send somebody a date request. So with our app, it gives you the tools to pick a drink, a time, and a place, send that to somebody, and then if they accept, you have an actual date.
And you kind of set it up where you don't really want people talking too much to each other before the date because you want the face-to-face to be the real thing.
Exactly, yeah. And I feel,
Why is that so important?
Yeah, I feel like if you get to know someone too long on an app, you're either going to become pen pals, which is not good, or you kind of build this perception of them that's always going to be greater than they actually are, no matter how cool or genuine they are, and you're always kind of let down. So we kind of give you a little bit of time to feel each other out, but meet in person.
But
Let it happen. Let it happen there
Happen
organically.
the old-fashioned way, right?
Yeah.
So I always feel like these things are born out of personal experience. Were you avid on dating apps?
When I moved to New York City, I obviously, like everybody else, used them.
You were like,
Exactly.
Next.
And it was always just not organic at all. So I started asking women, like, what do you guys want in a dating app? And kind of took all these little tools and came up with this concept.
You have something also, a little feature in there that in the middle of the date, if things may not be going so well, tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, we want everyone to feel safe, right? Especially women. And an hour into the date, we'll send you an alert saying, how's your date going? If you say yes, great, have fun. And if you say no, we have it coded where you can click to an emergency contact and they'll be alerted something's not right, and at least the woman or the man or someone feels comfortable. Okay, something's off here.
right.
Yeah.
I like that feature app.
That's great.
It's an important, I think, in this day and age.
Sure.
Because I agree.
It's hard to vet everybody completely before you go on a date.
But I also agree, you never really know a person until you're in front of them. And if
Exactly.
you spend months just being pen pals, as you say,
Yeah.
you're never going to get to,
Absolutely.
get out of your comfort zone. You say only schedule one date per day.
Don't get greedy. I know the way you are.
No, but I have friends who will say, okay, I have three potentials. One is coffee, one is lunch, and if lunch goes well, we're going out for dinner. And I'm like, you have to be exhausted.
I was going to say, that sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
So tell us about the only one date per day.
Yeah, so the whole reason we made this app was for people to actually have a genuine connection and to actually put intention on who they're meeting, right? So if you have one date per day, you're actually excited for that one person, you give them all your attention, and you're not in the back of your head thinking, okay, my lunch date is going well, I hope my dinner date is better.
So what's the path of setting the date up? Explain to the folks what the date actually is, where you're going, when it happens, where it happens, that
Yeah,
type of thing.
so if you see someone's profile, you'll click a button, and you have drink options, right? So you'll have a cocktail, a beer, a coffee, a juice, and you'll select one of those drinks. Then a timer pops up. You'll click the time you want to go on the date. And then there's a map, right? So the map has pin drops of certain spots that are tied to that drink type. Or we have our recommended tab on the bottom, which is like our partnered spots where we prefer you go. And then you can click one of those, send it over, and then someone receives the date.
And on the other end, can they make an adjustment saying, hey, that time doesn't work, how about this time?
100%.
You can kind of go back and forth a little with that.
Yeah, they could change the drink, they could change the time, they could change the day.
Look at this. You know what? I decided I don't want a margarita. I want a green juice.
Right. You never know.
Let's meet.
As the day wears on, there you go.
Let's meet somewhere else. Okay, Joe, viewers are ready for a date. Where do they get the app? And what is the incentive you have for them?
Yes, so the app is on Android and iOS, right? So you can type in First Rounds on Me or FROME, FROME. And the incentive is we've partnered with Seated, the reservation app in New York. So if our users make a full profile during the month of November, they will get $25 in Seated money. So that's pretty cool.
To go towards the date.
A win-win already before the date even gets started. I like it.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure, yeah.
Continued success.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear about all the success stories.
I like the setup of this. It
like it
sounds
too.
great.
Yeah.
Continued success indeed. So get the app, get out there on a date, and we want to hear about your successes. Hopefully you'll find love and can credit us. Well, not us.
Thanks, Joe. Exactly.
Thanks, Joe, so much once again.